Hey there folks, Rel here. For a long time I've wanted to design and produce a video game. It's my main dream, I guess, in life, and everything I'm doing now will hopefully lead up to that point. While I have hundreds of ideas, I have no technical knowledge and no desire to pursue that aspect, so I'm content with dreaming until I have enough money to just throw at programmers and artists while I handle the production and conceptualization aspects. Long story short, I thought it would be an interesting sort of community building exercise to provide a framework for discussion and essentially put together an abbreviated game design document based on your thoughts and feedback. So the basic rules and flow of how things are going to go are, I'll be giving you a topic for discussion in every episode, and then I'll pick out whose ideas we're going with and talk about them in the next episode. I may even throw together a little document online that everyone can see whenever they want, just to kind of check up on where we are in the process. So here's the general rules and the outline for the game that we're going to build as a community. It's going to be a futuristic or sci-fi setting. It doesn't matter if it's actually in the future, or if it's an alternate dimension, or if it's extremely technology oriented like Global Agenda, or if it's more realistic and kind of down to earth like Half-Life 2. That's completely up to you, and it will be figured out as we go along. It's a first-person shooter just like PlanetSide 2. And every player is going to be a mercenary that is hired on for missions. So those missions are going to be dealt out by the major corporations. So one day you can be fighting with your buddy, and then the next day you could have a mission to kill him. So those are the general guidelines. It's pretty basic. Futuristic, first-person shooter, play as a mercenary, and wage war while getting paid by big corporations. The topic of discussion for this episode is going to be looking at the technologies that we'll have available. So in the most futuristic games you have like kinetic barriers, which are your shields. In Mass Effect, all of the technology revolves around a substance called Element Zero, but it lets people essentially have magic. They can manipulate gravity fields and that sort of thing. So should we have magic? Should people be able to revive? Can we make vehicles out of thin air? And can people go invisible? You know, nanites are not an excuse for anything except in PlanetSide 2, where it's an excuse for pretty much everything. So really try to put some thought behind this, express your creativity. What kind of weapons would you like to see? Are there Gauss rifles? Are they fission-based weapons, biological weapons, etc., etc.? And the topic does get pretty broad when I talk about it like that, so if you want to contribute, just start somewhere small and hammer out a single idea. Remember that this is a community building exercise, meaning it's very likely that your idea is not going to get used in full. This isn't your game, it's not even my game, it's for everyone to participate in, to talk about, and even have some fun with. So that's it. Talk about what kind of technologies you'd like to see available in the game. Pretty basic discussion. I'll chip in too, and I'll keep an eye on what you all have to say. Thanks very much, folks. We're all signing off.